Live and direct to the man himself.
Hey, TRB.
Bro, you're showing me up, bro. Where's the glasses? I need some the hair and what?
Yo,
what?
you need to do your hair like this. Some matching.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna do the ends, like just blonde the ends.
Some matching still. You see me? Where's that, man?
You got the Dubai look, fam. You got the Dubai look, bro. You got that money look, fam. Take me back, bro.
Yo,
yeah, man.
You got the money look, fam. You got the money look, bro.
Nah, fam.
Just, man. Man, Waah Gwan, my G.
We're there. Long overdue, my brother. Long overdue.
TRB to the world.
No, Dada to the world. Long
nah, man. TRB to the world, man.
No,
you got the big things going in. You get me?
Brother, we just a try, you know. We just a do few things. Yeah, we don't know, bro. We just a do it.
We just a try. Still, you see me? You know what time it is, man. So what we on today? What we on today, man?
This is an official interview. You don't know. So official TRB interview. This has been long overdue because we were supposed to get this done probably around October, November, December times. But there's no time like the present, brother. It's like something call if we do it, and I know if you do. So, yeah, man. Blessings and honor for checking in and granting TRB the interview because we don't take anything for granted, bro. So,
yeah, fam. Gratitude is a must. You live it.
Gratitude is a must. Yeah, you mean, man? You mean, Dada?
You know the vibe.
All right, cool. So we're gonna start like this. We're gonna start it quick fire. 10 questions, quick fire to break the ice and cool down. Yeah. So, Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi or Coke? I go for Coke.
Okay. On stage or in the studio?
On stage.
On stage? Okay,
yeah,
okay. Thick or slim?
Man, tickle, man. Tickle, man.
Full idiot question.
Tickle, man. Tickle, man.
I don't know who's writing this, you know. It's stupid. A phone call or a text message?
A phone call, bro. Text message is a long thing, fam.
It's a long thing. Tell them girls to stop. Yeah. What's these chicks?
It's a long thing, fam. It's a long
thing. For real, Dada. Stressing out my life. Let's get to the point, innit?
Exactly. Real.
Insta or Facebook?
Insta, bro. 100%.
Facebook is dying, bro.
That thing, fam.
There's probably 22 people on my Facebook page following me. I'm like, I'm over here, brother. I don't know what you guys doing over there. Marvel or DC?
Marvel, bro.
Come on.
Marvel.
Come on. Apple or Android?
Apple, bro. Apple.
These ones are a bit hat or glasses? Come on, hat or glasses?
Man, glasses, bro.
I know. I see you in too many different shades. Yeah.
I don't wear no hat, bro. I don't wear no hat, bro.
I know.
Glasses, that's my shit, bro.
I know. Anytime. You hiding them eyes from the girls, bro. Waah Gwan, fam.
This is red, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, blood.
Aye. All right. Games of Thrones or Walking Dead?
Game of Thrones, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've never watched Walking Dead before, but Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I've watched that shit from season 1 to season 9.
Brother, you're a real one. Yeah, I like that because same. I haven't watched Walking Dead at all. Games of Thrones is my thing, man.
Me too, brother. I think the thing too dead to me. You live it.
I haven't bothered with that. Can't bother with that. Last one. Reggae or dancehall?
Dancehall, bro.
Dancehall in the vein. Mad.
Dancehall, brother. But reggae nice still, you see me? Reggae nice still.
For real, I think time and places, you know? The energies and feeling.
Exactly.
You don't know it's a reggae is for the healing.
Mad 10 questions, man. Mad one.
Bro, you don't know. We're just trying to do the thing, you know? Just trying to do the thing.
Yeah, blood. Mad thing still.
So let's get into it properly now. Talk to me about your upbringing, bro, family structure, growing up in the Gambia. You don't know. I hear they call it the little Jamaica, so that's why I feel so at home. You understand, in Gambia certain times.
Facts.
So let me know, bro.
Yeah, well, growing up in Gambia is not difficult, like, because like Gambia, I feel like it's a country that, people are connected. You understand?
Oh.
From different tribes, different backgrounds, but then everybody feels that connection.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
growing up, you don't need much, you understand, because you can go to the next man's house and then they still treat you the same way you were treated at your home. When it comes to
Okay.
people, when it comes to food wise, like you understand what I mean? So
Yeah.
people are just free, like people are free in the country, and then like everybody's just connected, like from house to house. So growing up in Gambia, it's not difficult. That's
Okay.
what I'm gonna say, because the only thing you are worried about is tomorrow what kind of game I'm gonna be playing. You just said, yeah, you're not worried about what I'm gonna eat and stuff like that. So growing up in Gambia was really cool. I don't know
Okay.
for other countries, but here it's really beautiful. Family, everybody's just connected and stuff like that. So it was a cool one. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, you mean, bro? Yo, not.
Thanks to Allah, bro.
I hear that now for real. And it's funny that you say that because you don't know say JA we forward from and thing. And I can say I have a similar upbringing to you. Like I've never hungry to me doesn't exist because I could go out and pick mango off my
Exactly.
of my neighbor's tree. I could go to the field and eat some melon, and you understand? It's so yeah, I feel you when you say that in a sense. But people in the towns in Kingston and stuff, there's a difference because there's not much vegetation and growth. So that's where certain different things
Yeah,
come
I,
in.
I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean.
Okay, so in terms of family structure, you have sisters, brothers.
Yeah, I'm from an extended family, have
O-
probably huge family. I have a lot of siblings, but
Okay,
still, that's the beautiful part of it, because growing up, I don't
mm,
even need to go outside to
yeah.
have people to play with because the house is already big enough. You have a lot
Mm,
of people there and stuff like that. So it was just
mm,
easy like that. So I wasn't the going out type of person.
yeah.
Like everything is just at home, everyone is there, you understand? So
Mm,
it was just like that. But I'm from an extended family. My dad has about like 4 wives and stuff like that. You get me?
yeah.
Yeah, like
Real thing, real thing.
real
Nah,
thing,
that I'm jealous. I'm jealous because no, not because of the wives, not because of the wives. I mean, I'm jealous because I was the only child, only child up
oh, oh,
until
oh.
up until I was like probably 15. So there's a big age difference, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man,
We
that
feel you.
sounds
We feel you.
that sounds bliss, bro. Keeping it
Yeah,
in,
man.
you didn't have to
Facts,
stress to go play out with anybody. That's
facts, man.
bliss.
Everybody's
Um,
there, man.
so the music, how have you always wanted to do music? Is that what? How did it come to you?
Well, even if it's not something that I always want to do, but then
Mm,
it's something that I always have love for, growing up, because
mm,
I'm like from where I come from, like my elder bros, like they always vibe to this hip hop music and some of this Nigerian stuff because like some of my family members are from Nigeria. Not that
oh,
they're Nigerians, but that they were born in Nigeria.
okay,
So
okay.
they grew up like towards that Nigerian culture, so they
Mm,
fell in love with it. So like that's how we know how to speak the pidgin and all of that. You understand?
oh,
So
okay. I didn't
yeah,
even know that. Yeah.
so growing up,
Mm,
and then like seeing them like doing what they doing. You understand? Playing
mm,
these songs, and then I start falling in love with it. And
mm,
by then I have this cousin who was doing music too, who
mm,
lived with us. And he was a big name by then, even when Gambian music wasn't structured yet. But he
oh,
was still trying, to make him to make a name at a time
mm.
like that. So growing up, like me, listening to what he's doing and being one of his biggest fan, you understand? So
What's his name? Shout him out. Shout him
M
out.
Nizzle. Hey, shout out to you, M Nizzle.
No, mad,
Shout
mad,
out to my man, M Nizzle. So me
Mm,
growing up under that influence, so sometimes I would just sit down and start freestyling,
mm.
or just like that. I'll just freestyle whatever just comes in my head. I just freestyle it like that. You understand?
Yeah.
So that was how I started this whole thing. And then there was a time before I know anything, I'm just in the studio recording. You know, although the first song
But how
wasn't
did,
good,
in terms of access to studio and recording, because
yeah,
how
yeah.
did that come about? Man?
Yeah, in terms of access to studio, I had this guy who lived in my house who was a Liberian.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a Liberian, but he has a little studio inside his room. Although he was in a
Okay.
proper studio or stuff,
Yeah.
but like he was trying, you know, he was trying because a couple of
Something,
art,
something, or
yeah,
something.
exactly, a couple of artists will come there and record and stuff like that. So that was the first time I got in the studio to experience what it's like
To
because I
be,
didn't
yeah.
know what ad libs was. I didn't know where all these things was. You get me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
get me. So being in the studio there was a new experience for me, you know, because to me, I really was thinking that there are different type of voices from
Yeah.
different people. That's what ad libs and all this stuffs were. But now
Okay.
knowing that one person with one voice is sounding, you understand? He's the one
Yeah.
laying all
It's
this
him.
vocals
That's
was
yeah.
new. You understand? Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, how they do all this stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
that's all that thing. They was just new to me, you
So,
know. And then that's how I recorded my first song, but it wasn't that good because like the production was a little bit poor.
cool,
So
yeah.
yeah, when I gave it to this guy I knew that works at the radio station, when he listened to it, he was like, "Bro, I cannot even hear a word you're saying because the production
The
was
production, the beat is overriding it and
exactly." It was
thing
like
and thing.
the production was poor. So next time if you're recording, make sure you go to a proper studio,
Yeah.
you know. But like like things start, everything starts from somewhere.
From somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, so it started from there. So
Yeah.
then in high school, I just I just started seeing some of my friends that, like, in high school, if you're new in school, you meet new people. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that turns out to be that like some of these guys I met were doing music. You know?
It's
Yeah. So
calling you.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
aligning. Things are aligning. Yeah.
We were just there doing our thing. You know, sometimes we just sit, we just be there outside in the school, just freestyling. Everybody just showing what they got. You
Yeah.
understand? So this is how we got a song that
Okay.
consists of
As a
7
as
people.
a, as a group.
Yeah, we exactly like we were building up a group. You
Okay.
understand? Yeah, a group of 7 people. This is how we went to the
Okay.
studio, and then we lay a song that all of us were there. We
Mm.
call ourselves Martial Maniacs, and then like
Okay.
a group of 7 people. So
Wait,
this
what inspired the name? Eminem? What
no,
how
no,
did
no.
Marshall? I don't know.
Nah, it was Eminem, bro. It was Eminem. The thing, like the name, we were sitting down, like figuring out what are we supposed to name
Marshall
this thing.
Maniacs. Yeah,
So
okay, yeah.
yeah, we were just flying in dictionaries and then looking for names because we wanted to be something that was gonna be mind blowing, you know.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, I
one of
get it.
us was like, since it's 7 of us, let's name it Marshall 7. But we were like, nah, that's kind of funny. Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's not funny.
Backstreet Boys or something like.
Exactly. So one of us just said Maniacs, and we were like, okay, now this is what we're gonna name the team,
Sounds a
Marshall
bit.
Maniac. You know, that's how the name came. So that's how we went and recorded our first song. And then
Okay.
in the school, people were feeling it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
It was
come
yeah,
on.
it was a big track.
Top boys at school, yeah?
Exactly, isn't it? Yeah, it was a big song in the school. The ladies were feeling it, guys were feeling it. You get me? And you know whatever the ladies are on, bro.
Yeah.
Man, on to
Man, them
100.
are on it from them time till now. That a bad from them time till now.
So
Yeah.
that's how the studio session started, though. Like the studio
Okay.
session. Yeah, from there we just elevated.
Okay. Nah, man. Sounds sorry, but it seems like it's natural. It was following you. The path just aligned. But in terms of transitioning up to becoming Hussain Dada, the group, did you split or did other people go on to be doctors and do other things? Why didn't you stay together? How did you come to be yourself doing what you're doing?
Yeah, well, actually, before I even graduated from high school, I stepped out of the music a little bit. You know, like I left the music for like 2 years. So I was
Okay.
like I was like the first person in the group to like back
So
off.
like, back off, okay.
Yeah, family was like you were going to school, and then there's two things like that
Mm.
was a difficulty I'm facing because like there used to be a difficulty I used to face like
Like
that.
they were
Because
opposed
the
to you
family,
being.
yeah, because the family were opposing the music, so it wasn't
Mm.
working. So I just had to step back because
Yeah,
then I was just doing music for the sake of just music as
yeah,
a high school kid. You understand? I
yeah.
didn't ever want it as a career or anything. You understand? So
Okay, so just the passion,
exactly. So
just the
exactly. So I decided that if the family and not if they don't want this,
yeah.
then I have to like back off. So that was
Okay.
back in 2013.
Mm.
So 2014 and 15, I wasn't doing music. You understand?
Mm.
Then in
Okay.
2016, that was
16.
when I came back. Yeah,
Mad.
in 2016. But when I was coming back this time, I came with a plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Somebody's
No
knocking on.
man. Room service or something, brother.
Ron like TRB.
Easy, easy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Oh. Okay, so like I was
mm.
saying, like in 2016, when coming back, like I decided to come with a plan. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So that was like coming with a difference.
Yeah.
Like coming with a difference because like it was different from the previous way of doing the
Doing
music
the
and all
music,
of
yeah.
that. Yeah. So I built up a team.
Mm.
I built up a team. Like so that the team can be pushing my music. You
It's
know,
needed. Yeah, it's
then yeah, and
important.
then
Yeah.
before we even recorded our first song, we reached out to Mash 187. I don't know whether you know him, Mash Murder. He is a
Mm.
rapper to a big rapper in Gambia. So we
Okay.
reached out to him because he was way bigger. We didn't even like we thought that he was really gonna say no to the collabo. So
Okay.
but yeah, but when we reached out, he was like he welcomed us with open hands, and he was like, it's
Mm.
cool, like we can have him on the track. Then we had him on the track.
Mm.
And when it came out, I'm not gonna lie, like people really loved the song.
Mad.
Yeah, people
Mad.
really loved the song, and then they were vibing to it and all of that. So
Mm.
from there, we recorded our second song, but then I was only using Hussain. There was no Dada, like just Hussain. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
it was just Hussain. Like
Mm.
this Dada name, like it came like a joke, you know,
Okay.
just playing around with words, and then like just land upon something like that. And
Dada.
then yeah,
And then
my
it
little brother,
stuck.
yeah, and then my little brother really liked the shit, and he always calls me Dada and
Mm.
stuff like that. So from there, I just took it from there,
Took it.
Yeah, so
Naturally.
that's how the Dada came. So
Mad.
that's how we started, and then from there, start releasing
Mm.
songs, like putting in the hard work,
Mm.
and then that's how we just got accepted by the game.
The people. No, that's
Yeah.
great. Mad. But I want to ask you this. In terms of, because I've listened to your songs, I've listened to, you don't know, we're in tune with Waah Gwan. How would you describe the genre of music that you're pushing out? Because I feel that there's a mixture of elements in what you're doing. What would you pin it down to be in terms of
Uh,
what you do?
well, actually, if I'm gonna put it into a category, I'm
Yeah,
gonna categorize it as like Afro Trap music.
Afro Trap.
Afro
Okay.
Trap, like yeah, Afro Trap. Like
But
I guess like that's my field. Like that's what I
mm,
love doing the most.
okay.
Sometimes I might put this raps into different kind of genre, but
Mm,
Afro Trap, I feel like that's my own thing right there.
okay, okay. Afro Trap. Well, you see, there's lots of this Afro fusion, Afro pop, Afro. I'm hearing about Afro dancehall now. I'm hearing about different
Yeah,
things, but Afro trap, okay. But the music is a vibe regardless. That's what I'm trying to say. But you speak you speak in the local language sometimes when you rap.
most of the time.
Most of the time. Most of the time.
Yeah.
It's essential. It's there. What do you think about speaking the local language and because some people say it won't go internationally. I don't know. There's a kind of a thing about speaking the local language versus not speaking the local language and giving more English within the singing and the song. What do you say to that?
Yeah, but I feel like people or they always misunderstand something like that. I
Mm.
don't feel like English is the language that takes people international. You know, I feel like
Yeah.
okay, English is the main language that everybody is used to, like most countries are used to, and all of that. But I
Yeah.
don't feel like, yeah, I don't feel like it is the language that takes people international because we have a lot of local songs
Mm.
like from different countries that
Yeah.
made it worldwide. You know,
Yeah.
like they made it worldwide, and people don't even know what they're saying. But then the music and the
The
structure
music.
of the music and the structuring of the music,
Yeah.
like it's what made the song what the song became. You know, so I
Mm.
don't really believe in that fact
Mm.
that if you sing in English, a lot
Yeah.
of people been singing in English, but then still they are still at the same place. So
And that.
let the music be like let the music be right
Yeah.
for the market, and
For the
then
month.
in whatever language you're speaking, you
Mm.
still accept it, you know.
I'm glad that you say that because I actually prefer the local language. Not prefer it to English, but I love the inclusion of the local language within mixture with a bit of English as well because I feel like it makes the sound unique. You're trying to give the world something different in a
Yes,
sense.
exactly.
And the local language in it, brother, it's different. You understand? That's how you make your mark. That's how you differentiate yourself from everybody else. So
Facts,
I feel
facts.
it's important. It's important. I wanted to ask, what about being an artist do you enjoy? What about it? What?
Uh,
Easy, careful,
okay,
careful.
I'm gonna say the part I enjoy the most is being on stage,
Okay.
like performing in front of a lot of people. You know that
Mm.
that thing, it gives me joy. You know,
True.
because like whenever you're on stage, you're in
Mm.
full control. You know,
Mm.
the audience there, like they're your audience. It
Mm.
doesn't matter what kind of show you're on, but
Yeah.
once you're on stage, bro, like you're in full control. That's when you know who you are. Like that's when you know what's your worth. That's when you know how much
Mm.
work have you put in. You
Mm.
understand? Like
Yeah.
because the reaction from
Yeah.
the audience will tell you, you understand, who
Everything
you
you need
really
to know,
are.
like
Exactly.
what.
So that gives me joy. Like that really gives me joy.
Okay. Are you a type of artist that do you meds a song or do you write? Are you writing down a song or do you meds it? What's your process in terms of making the hits? Waah Gwan, how
The hits, they come from the pen.
the pen? Okay. No, because
Yeah,
lots of artists they just say 3 minutes in the studio we meds it and put it down.
yeah, yeah.
But
But like if I'm gonna do that, I'd
mm,
rather freestyle. Then if
okay,
I'm freestyling, yeah, that comes off head.
yeah,
You
off
know,
the top.
if I wanna put something that makes so much sense, I
Mm.
have to put it on a pen. You know.
No, I think it's important. I feel like because you give it a sense of it's a sense of having time and not stressing over it, but really spending time on what you're saying to the people as well. So no, I agree with you. I like that. Um, this question, I feel like over the past 2 years, I don't know, Little Gambia is becoming a famous place. You know, you have you realized that? Have you realized
Yeah,
that it's
yeah, that's
becoming
a
famous?
fact, bro. That's a
There's a
fact.
lot of international eyes. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of buzz around the Gambia at the moment. How do you think the industry can capitalize on these eyes, on the buzz, on the influx of the diasporans and new people coming in?
Yeah, but I feel like right now the way the artist can capitalize is like it's really put in that extra work, you
Mm,
know, try to brand ourselves because it drags more attention. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know, because
yeah,
if people, if they're listening to you, if like had it been like right now as I'm talking to you right now, you
yeah.
know, we haven't met in person. You know,
No, no.
yeah, exactly. We're on the gram. So if
Mm,
you happen to come to Gambia,
mm,
maybe the way you see me on the gram,
mm.
even if I'm not like that in a real life, you
Mm.
want me to be like 98 or 95% close to whatever that you have in your mind. You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what like a lot of people, okay, what I came to understand is that a lot of people will come from the diaspora to here
Mm-hmm.
to the Gambia,
Yeah.
but like what they were expecting and then what they get is always different from the
Okay.
artist, you know. So that's a turn off. You know, so
In
yeah, it's high time that since you were saying that people much attention is coming into the country, it's now high time for us as artists to
to
really, you understand what I mean? Package
like
ourselves.
package it and
Exactly.
I don't want to say look the part, but be the part. You understand? Like represent what
Exactly.
the visuals
Exactly.
and because I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of energy, man, and it's just about how you package and how you market yourself that differentiates you and that will get you into
Correct. Exactly.
certain places. Stylo G is coming to perform March. You're gonna be on that show, right?
Yeah, Mark 6, man. It's a shutdown thing already, isn't it?
Brother, listen. Yo, we're trying, but this lockdown thing, we're having to see because they keep canceling flights and this and that. So we don't, unless you have a reason to go and you have a written reason, they're not letting you out the country, bro. So I wanted to come, man, but we might have to put it back due to the summer. But
Yeah,
we'll see.
I really feel like the corona really affect the music
Mm,
industry worldwide so
for real.
badly, no concerts, traveling is a problem now. People will put up shows and then
Mm.
countries will go on lockdown and then it will mess up the show. You understand what I mean?
But
All
do,
these things.
do you feel like it's made you work harder and you've had to be more creative in what you do to get across to the audience as well?
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. Like as
Mm,
a wise and smart artist, there's
mm,
a time that you have to put in that extra work,
mm.
make more songs. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Make as much songs as you can,
Mm.
like shoot videos if possible.
Yeah.
So that whenever this corona madness is over,
Freeze up. Yeah.
you're gonna be fully ready. You're gonna be up there when people are trying to, you understand, maintain and stand their ground. You're already done all the
Yeah.
necessities already.
Put the groundwork. Yeah. Somebody
Exactly.
somebody is saying to speak well off, but I don't know if they're saying to me or you, bro.
But
Um
maybe he's speaking to you, bro.
no. Nefandanka, that's it, bro.
Yo, you need to get yourself some wall of girl, bro.
Careful, Dada.
Okay,
Yo,
okay.
I need
Careful thing.
I need the lessons. I need a teacher. But
Bro, you need a teacher, man. A woman can be a better teacher for you, fam. Trust
there's no better teacher, bro. There's no
me.
better. Now, moving on from that. Dada, you see, as you said, we know each other from YouTube, internet, Instagram and stuff,
Yeah, fact.
and the little I know of you, I can tell that you come across as a down-to-earth, humble person. Even though the image is there and the funds and the, I don't know about the women, but the videos and the nice things are around you, you come across as very grounded and down-to-earth. How do you keep yourself grounded
Uh,
in the
well,
midst of all the fame and the things that surround you?
well, actually, I feel like this is something that has to do with where you come from. You know,
Mm,
most of the time, your background
yeah.
matters a lot.
Mm,
From where I come from, my whole life, I only know people that are down to earth.
okay.
From my pops to my mom, my siblings, everybody. Like
Mm,
this is where we come from. And
yeah.
at some point in my life, you know, um, I was in a boarding school at some point in my life for eight
Okay.
months. So I've seen that part of life that's so difficult that you have to wake up, you have 12 or 15 people sleeping in one room. You understand what I
Mm,
mean? Yeah,
mm,
sleeping in one room, a room that is not well decorated. You understand?
mm,
I've lived all that life. You understand what I mean?
yeah.
So I've been through it all. You understand what I mean? I've been there for like 8 months. So these are things that really make you see life in a different way. You know.
Perspective,
So
yeah.
I don't really feel like in this life there can ever be any time that solve as being better than that, because I
Mm,
know where I come from and I know
mm,
where I want to be. So like I always have to stay humble, and then you stay humble, like God even bless you more, because you have more opportunities, more people loving you, and I'm really thankful for that. Like I really like the way I am, to be honest with you.
for listen, it and you see, coming from an artist, a man that's doing what you're doing, and we've seen with many artists, there's a thing, there's an ego, there's a thing that comes with attention and fame that might lead people astray in terms of who they are, and they might stray from their morals and who they've grown up to be. So I feel it's very, very important, and it makes you a very relatable person as well, my brother. You understand?
Facts.
The people who you sing for, the people who you rap for, can relate to you, from rich to poor, from old to young. It's as you said, and the man up there will surely bless you for it. It's something that I try to
Right.
instill in myself as well. No matter what I do, no matter who I meet, there's an element of me that I just want energy, man. You see, as long as you're a good person, you push out good energy, you're good. You're good for this, sir.
For life, man.
All right, sir. Yeah, man. You see that I'm rate you, know. Me rate you, that like real talk.
Yeah,
Rate you,
me rate you, man. 100 over 100, man, brother. Trust me, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You don't know.
TRB, my family.
See?
Waah Gwan, Waah Gwan, Waah Gwan, Waah Gwan, Waah Gwan,